On this morning's show, we're going to talk about philosophy. We're going to help with the goal in mind. Are you looking to learn more about yourself and your life? Additionally, we're going to create a list of mentors. We're going to go over a coaching exercise and some questions. Myself, enjoy the show. Let's get to it. Financially free and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch. So a little one-person trampoline. Very hope I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the show this morning. This morning, we're going to be talking about how to craft your life's philosophy. And as we get started, let's go ahead and we're going to jump over to our other screen. We're going to do some definitions and kind of let's go ahead and define philosophy for ourselves, and then we'll talk about how it's going to relate to the show this morning. Good morning. And let's make sure to back pocket our goal for the morning. Trying to have it is we're just looking to learn more about ourselves and our life, continue to raise awareness and have higher quality attention to what matters most to us. So let's go ahead and jump over here. Definition of philosophy. Let's go to a couple places. I'm sharing my screen over here. I'm going to kick my face off over into the corner. Good morning. So definition of philosophy in a broad sense. So let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. In a broad sense, philosophy is an activity people undertake when they seek to understand fundamental truths about themselves. We're trying to reach those truths about ourselves. Additionally, so that's just Google's definition. Let's go ahead and jump over to ChatGPT. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. What is the definition of philosophy? Don't make fun of my spelling. I actually spelled it right. What is the definition of philosophy? Philosophy is a broad and complex field of inquiry that seeks to explore fundamental questions about the nature of reality, knowledge, existence, morality, and the human experience. It involves critical and systematic examination of concepts, ideas, and beliefs, often through rational argumentation and logical reasoning. While there isn't a simple, universally accepted definition of philosophy, that's why we're going over multiple definitions this morning. Let's see if we can kind of grow this a little bit. Branches such as metaphysics, concerned with the nature of reality, dealing with the nature of knowledge, ethics, logic. Philosophy encourages individuals to critically analyze their assumptions, question conventional wisdom, and engage in thoughtful contemplation about the fundamental aspects of human existence and the world. It often involves open-ended discussions and debates that contribute to a deeper understanding of complex issues and concepts. Okay. Definition of philosophy. So again, kind of a broad query, but we're going to nail it down to pretty much like how we can learn more fundamental truths about ourselves. Like, what are we looking to learn more about ourselves? Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get back to my screen. So we went over the definition of philosophy. Hopefully that's a little clearer. And now we're going to kind of look into an exercise. So I believe that we can craft our masterpiece, our own philosophy on life, by using other people's experiences and then relating it back to our own. So there's not going to be, I think sometimes we can fall into heroism too strongly, where we take like verbatim everything that someone we look up to for absolute truth. Maybe it's an athlete, maybe it's a president, maybe it's like a leader of a country or whatever it may be. But I think we should take a bunch of different people who we like. They have traits that we really appreciate. They have knowledge that we want to acquire, and they handle and compose themselves in a manner that we find very delightful and that we want to apply to our own life. So that's why I'm going to go over today this exercise of creating a tribe of mentors. This is one of the additional exercises that we do in my 6-week course that I have people go through to really help them pay attention to what matters in their life and create that one-page life plan. If you want more details on this course, please reach out to me and see if there's room in our next class. But creating a tribe of mentors, I found this exercise to be very helpful. And it also just, if you catch yourself absorbing information that totally sucks, makes you tired, very negative, and isn't helping you benefit your life and benefiting the people around you, I think having a list of people and go-tos that we can refer back to help learn and grow as individuals is very necessary to continue to do just that, to grow and to understand ourselves at a higher level. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning into the show this morning. Shout out. Thanks for tuning in to the show this morning. So we're going to create this list of mentors. And as I'm going through and I'm writing this list, feel free to check out some of these questions along the way. How would these people handle a current situation I'm in now? What advice would they give me? How can I help others? How can I help myself? Don't feel free to refer to this list. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come up on this list. So this is my list right here. Okay. I can remember that. Nice. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to the show this morning. So again, this exercise is tribe of mentors. So I want you to create a list of mentors, of people who you're going to refer back to and think of and be inspired by. You can watch their YouTube videos. You can read their books. You can do their exercises. You can do a whole bunch of things. So tribe of mentors, first, number one I have down here is Sam Harris. And remember, your list will be different than mine. Your list and my list is not going to be the same. But my first on this list is Sam Harris. I've been learning a lot from Sam on meditation and mindfulness. That is what I've been learning a lot from him. I've been reading a lot of his stuff, side articles, watching podcast videos for him, and trying to improve on meditation. So the number two person on this is Barrack Obama. So Barrack, got a C in there. Spelled it wrong. Sorry, Barrack. So Barrack Obama, I've been reading one of his books. It's Promised Land. It's a really thick book, but I've gotten a lot about it. I'm learning a lot about it. Everything from economics to policy to, I just truly believe this man was a statesman and he was an embodiment of what I think a president should. I don't fully agree with every single policy, but we're not going to be talking about politics this morning. But what I do really like is just how he handled himself, how he was willing to learn from people, how he was willing to reference like other people from different parties to try and get the best information possible, to try and help as many people as possible, with really the end in mind to really help people, minorities, trying to help people just get cash back. He came into office at a really down time. I mean, housing, interest rates were skyrocketing, coming back up. They had to re-stimulate a lot of money. There was housing situations and shortages. It was really tough time. So he came in, he was doing the best that he could, and I like how he composed himself. So I'm trying to learn more from him as a statesman. So number 3 would be, shout out to Kathy. Kathy, I'm not going to include her last name because she lives in my hometown, but she's the president of this real estate. She's the president of this real estate organization that I'm in, and I'm trying to learn more from her and how to improve my own personal investments. We have a portfolio of rental properties here, and I'm trying to continue to improve the quality of these properties, raise rents. Where do I put the cash reserves in order? Sorry, my throat is so dry this morning. I need a drink. And I didn't bring any water, so that's not great. But that's okay. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. Kathy, she's the head of the real estate part of that group that I'm in, and we have a meeting next week. and I'm going to do some presenting, and I'm going to be talking about my portfolio and where areas where I'm trying to learn. And Kathy was helping me go over what I was going to talk about, improve, and just how she handles herself. I really like it. And there's the other slew of ways that I can learn from. So another person to join the tribe of mentors, of people who I can learn from. Again, you're making your own list of people who you want to put in there. I don't care if you know them or if you don't know them. Like, I don't know Sam Harris. I don't know Barrack Obama, but I do know Kathy. Whatever we can do to try and combine and make it the best possible. And we have under here Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson, I'm taking one of his courses, the self-authoring program. Shout out to one of my best friends for hooking me up with that course. And I've kind of been going through that and enjoying that a lot. I've always enjoyed a lot of Jordan's work. I think he has a really great view on religion and principles and wisdom to pull out of the stories and stuff from history out of that. And additionally, I like just a lot of how he holds himself, how he tries to truly help people become better versions of themselves. So as a coach, as a teacher, an instructor, as a lifelong learner, a writer, and a reader, I believe that I can gain a lot from Jordan Peterson. So I'm studying a lot on him. And the last one is Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi is probably the biggest business savage that I've ever had the chance to just learn from, continue to gobble up his content online. Shout out to that guy. He's got another book coming out here very soonly called $100 Million Leads. I loved his first book, $100 Million Offers. I've been touching back up on it. I've been trying to improve my own offer. He has this amazing saying about your offer is the bait, and you can't go fishing without any bait. So I've been really improving my offers on the one-page series that we have, the one-page life plan course that I teach, and trying to make an offer so good that people would feel stupid to say no to it. One of the things that he really punches into his first book all the time. But learning a bunch of business stuff exclusively from Alex Hormozi. And I'm taking all the bits and pieces. Sam Harris, how all there is the process in the present moment. And the enjoyment of that dictates the quality of your life. All you have is the quality of your attention. Barrack talking about just being composed and trying to help and support people, being able to put a vision together. Barrack, you're the man. Kathy's composure, understanding how investing takes a long time, continuing to stay the course, continue to look priorities, being very firm and very stern with your tenants, and understand that this is a business and that we are trying to help support. We are trying to find this balance between we give people affordable housing and we also are reinvesting our business and making it strong and stable and getting high quality people into our properties. Shout out to Kathy. Jordan Peterson, just how clearly we can learn for ourselves just by writing. I've been trying to do more writing. We did an episode a couple episodes back. We're on episode 332 this morning, but trying to look back at doing more writing and I think it's just a beautiful way for human beings to get their thoughts fully out onto paper and really think through things. I think there's a lot of skills and abilities that really help over time to become better at business, to become better a teacher, to become a better writer, etc. And lastly, Alex Hormozi, his business success, just shows for itself. He sold multiple companies for triple-digit millions of dollars, and he continues to roll the beast over into acquisition.com, which is it's been one of the most impressive business journeys in such a short time frame for someone who's so young and so talented. So shout out to Alex. But I'm using all of these people to continue to ask myself some of these questions on the screen. How can I handle myself today? What can I do moving forward? So the exercise is you go ahead and you figure out a list of people who you're trying to learn from, and then you continue to gobble up content that is in alignment with that. Because And before we wrap up for today, I wanted to talk about a few things. Well, I guess just one more thing on this definition of wisdom. And I think being wise is just your ability to take your own advice. I read this originally from I believe it was in Meditations from Marcus Aurelius, but he was just saying that like truly wise people just act off of their own advice. We already know what we need to do. And it's okay to get additional confirmation from people who we look up to, or to create this, like, it's this pie graph of who we want to learn from. And so we have a piece of the pie over here, a piece of the pie over there, a piece of the pie over there. Like, we can take all of these amazing people and we can apply different philosophies to craft our own. Creating and crafting our own masterpiece to our own situation, because there's only one true reality, is that you have only your existence. You can only focus on what you pay attention to. And we can take the knowledge and the amazing information today in the information age, and then we can craft our own masterpiece to live the life that we truly want and deserve. So I want to ask you this morning, who are you learning from? Where are you spending your time? What are you paying attention to? Can you take your own advice on what it is that you want to do? So if I understand that it would be wise to eat healthy, to move well, to love people unconditionally, to bring more empathy in my own life, to be in the present moment, to plan properly for the future, but still be able to be rock solid with enjoying today. Turns out tomorrow's never comes and yesterday is already gone. So all that we have is today, the quality of our attention, and let's give more attention to what matters most in our own lives. This was my definition. This was how I'm crafting my master philosophy. Is I'm doing it through my own personal experiences. I'm learning from other individuals who I look up to, I think are heroes, and I don't believe that these people are better than me. I truly don't. They're not better than me, but they have experiences that I don't have. And these experiences can turn into knowledge and really improve my own personal existence. So I'm going to take this list from my tribe of mentors. I'm going to apply bits and pieces of their own lives and experiences into my own to improve my own existence. So this is how I craft my own life's philosophy. Hopefully you can continue to craft. And it's an ongoing thing, right? You're going to continue to change it and craft it. I've had different people on this list, and you're going to have to come back every 6 months. Who else do I want to learn from? And again, if we can learn more from the people we truly want to learn from and stop a lot of this mind-numbing bull crap, looking up bullshit on social media or random Google searches or watching mind-numbing TV, and really focus on people, I think we can feel happier and more in alignment with who we are and what we truly care about, moving the meter in the direction that we want to go and not the opposite end. Are you getting closer? Or are you getting farther away from your goals today? These are the good things to check in with. My selfish plug. So I'm going to have, of course, just going over how you craft your life's philosophy, like looking to learn and improve your own life and going over the definition of philosophy. My plug for today, of course, is my name is Tanner Dewitt, and I teach a 6-week course called the One-Page Life Plan. In 6 weeks, we create you a customized life plan to help you pay more attention to what you really want out of life. So I teach this course. If you would like to take this course called the One-Page Life Plan and you want to pay attention to what matters to you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We're looking for more students to enroll in the course. It takes 6 weeks. It's the best personal development course I've ever seen. I've taken dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens. I've paid thousands of dollars, and I've taken the absolute best meat and potatoes and smashed it into a 6-week course. The course has rules. The course has structure, tutorial videos, breathing exercises, deep dives into all of the most important categories of your life. And I believe I'm really excited to continue to work with companies and individuals to help make them the best version of themselves. As the plug for myself today, again, this was episode 332. So I hope this was helpful, helping you craft your own life's philosophy And if you enjoyed this content, make sure to share with someone who you think could benefit from it. We're really trying to grow the show. That's all I have for today. I will be back here live with another episode of the Talk Tanner Morning Show. Again, bright and early, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, August 11th, fun Friday. We're going to be doing some more reflection questions and another coaching exercise. So it should be a good one. I'm over time. I got a couple more meetings this morning, so I got to bounce. But in case you needed to hear it, I love you. You're a badass. You got this. Let's create a list of mentors. Let's learn from them. Watch one YouTube video, read one article, read just one chapter out of one book, and let's keep pushing the meter to become a better version of ourselves today. You guys got this. I got to bounce. Enjoy yourselves. I love you all. Until next time.